Hello guys, that's what we'll be making today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if this is your first time of watching my video, please subscribe. And if you've been watching my video without subscription, please do. I will appreciate. Turn on the notification button so that you'll get notification when I'm posting other interesting, amazing videos. Okay, let's get back to work now. We are using a needle and a fishing line. We are using Alice band. We'll be using a scissors, and we are using size 4 bead. Then this is the size of my fishing line. This is the size I'm using. So my needle is already threaded with fishing line. Pass it through the Alice band. Tie it multiple times. So just watch the way I'm doing it. So you tie multiple times. Tie it in such a way that it will not cut or scatter your work or destroy your work. So just tie it multiple times. I'm going to tie it as much as I want because that place will be covered. So there's no need of being scared that the work will be rough or something. So when you thread your needle, when you thread your needle, you pass the bead to your fishing line. You can get a fishing line the length you'll be able to control, because when you get it, when you make it very long and you are a beginner, your fishing line might get tangled before you finish your work. So just cut the length, use the length of the fishing line you feel it's okay for you and the length you can control. So I'm done threading my fishing line. I just do it halfway. As the work progresses, I'll put more bead on my fishing line. So firstly, because the size of the Alice band is not equal, the beginning part of it is small, the middle is bigger and all that. So I'll be using the bead. I'll be using the bead according to the width of the fishing line of the Alice band. So now I'm using 3 pieces, 3 bead for each work. I'm using 3 bead. So just take your bead, get your bead, take it round your Alice band. Take it round your Alice band, just the front of it, like this. So now I'm using four beads. So as your work progresses, that's how you increase your beads. So I'm using 4 now. I started with 3. I use 4. If you're a beginner, you can count how many times I make use of 3. If you're using same size of Alice band like me, so you can count how many times I use I use 3 pieces. And when I started using 4 pieces like that. Okay, in case I don't know if I've already told you the size of the bead I'm using. This is a size 4 bead. So if you want your results as mine, you want your result same as mine, you use size 4 bead. And the Alice band, this is not the biggest, there's a bigger one, so this is the medium size of Alice band. So you use the size of Alice band also to get the result I got. But if you want your is flexible, so if you want yours bigger, you can get a bigger Alice band. If you want your bead bigger, you can get a bigger size of bead. So it's flexible, it's not a constant thing. Just do it the way you want it and the way you feel you will get a good result. But this is the size I want, so I use a size 4 bead and the size of Alice band. So as you can see now, I've increased the number of bead I'm using now. So just watch carefully. It's not a difficult thing to do, it's very easy. And if your fishing line is long enough, as you are doing it this way, you are making your band, someone at the other end can be putting bead in your fishing line for you. Like now, someone is at the other end putting bead on the fishing line for me. So like that, it will make the work faster. You can make, if you are determined, you can make this under 30 minutes. Not a difficult thing to do. The only thing that is demanded is just putting your bead the fishing line. That's the only thing that is taxi there, and it's not a difficult work anyway. Okay, as you can see, my work is progressing. Black is actually beautiful. I'm liking the outcome. So now I've increased the number of my bead because I'm almost at the middle of my hairband. So the number of the bead is increased. I'm using seven pieces now. So I'm using seven now. So I used three initially, I used four, I used five, I used six, then seven. Then I will reduce it again after the seven. When I'm done with the middle, my numbers of bead will reduce to six, five, four, three, five, four, three. Yes. So you can take it from left to right, you can take it from right to left, whichever way you want it. You can do it as you please. And when you're making your band, please try and use your finger to push the beads together so that there will be no space. Okay, I'm at the middle, so I've exhausted my thread. I've exhausted my fishing line. So this is how I tied my fishing line. I passed my needle on the Alice band the way I did when I wanted starting this work. I passed my needle on the Alice band inside. I passed my needle, then I tied it. Then I tied it. So you can also tie it multiple times the way you did at the beginning of the work. So just tie multiple times, cut it, then you thread your needle again and continue your work. Use same process the way you did from the beginning. So now I'm done. I'm done. Okay, let me say I'm 80% done with my work. So this is the way I tied it after I finished my band. I take the fishing line back. I take it round back, then tie. You can tie it at any point. You can tie it at the end of your work, or you take the fishing line back to the middle and tie just the way I did. As you can see, I just passed the fishing line to the middle, then I tie. You can decide to tie it where you finish your work, provided that you tie it fine. It's okay. So I'm cutting off this the excess fishing line from the work. So you can actually wear it like this. You can decide to cover it. Even the ones I ordered before now, before I start making it, some of them are not covered. So I'm using Peter Charm ribbon to cover it. You can use ribbon, you can use whatever you feel it will cover that part fine. So I took my Peter Charm. I take it round the Alice band to the point that I know that okay, this is the size. Then cut, apply gum, apply gum on your Alice band and the Peter Charm ribbon or whatever you are using. Then place it. As you can see, I'm done with it. So you trim the excess on both sides. This part you trim it. If you have those scissors that give shape to whatever to material you are cutting, you can use the scissors. If you cut it neatly, you don't even need to burn it. But I don't have that scissors, So I'm using this. You can use any gum of your choice, please. I did not show the gum I make use of. So I'll be using candle. I'm using candle to trim off, to clean the work up. Those part that is rough, there is Peter Charm. The Peter Charm is showing. After trimming, I use my candle to burn. When you are burning it, please be very careful so that you will not scatter your work. Thank you for watching my video. Please share.